What good habits do you need to start dominating as a player in Rainbow Six Siege? That is exactly what we are going to be looking at today, as I'm going to be giving you 5 habits that are going to drastically improve your game in Siege. A lot of these don't get considered by many players at all, and if I'm honest with you, they really will help to excel your improvement quicker than other players. And as of recording this video, we have hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. What an absolutely insane achievement to hit. As well, I've kept my promise, we are going to be opening around about 200 alpha packs as well. Thank you all for the support, and like I did say, back when I first started out, I said if we ever reach 10,000 subscribers, I will open all the alpha packs that I've been saving up. Ever since I switched over from console to PC, I've saved all my alpha packs, which means I'm barely going to have any duplicates. We will be doing the massive alpha pack opening live on Twitch, and there will be a link down below so you can get ready for when we do it. And as well, there will also be a very special YouTube video coming out to celebrate the 10,000 achievement. But now it's time to dive into the 5 habits that will be helping you to improve. Be sure to drop a like on the video if it does help you out. Number 1 is going to be bringing up the team after every round. You need to be the leader in your team who everyone else can look up to. Whether you are in a 5-stack or solo queue, this tip will still apply. You need to build up this habit. What I simply mean by this is that you need to be the one in order to lift your team up after those rounds. Now, this does not mean after every single round that has gone wrong, you need to be really positive, overly positive, because realistically that is toxic positivity. Instead, have an outlook. Be sure to do this after the majority of the rounds that you do have, whether they go good or bad. Simply what I want you to do is to bring the team up a little, give them a little bit of team spirit. You can do this in many ways. Typically, you can go, well, that was a great play, we tried that, it didn't work, next time we could rework this and try this strategy instead. But we can also work on that when we're going to be practicing later on as a team. But little Timmy, you are really coming into that entry fragger role, and I'm liking that play you made there. You don't always have to be congratulating people on what they've done. By all means, it's feel free to do so when something pulls off that you might have been practicing as a team together. What I would recommend you to do is say something that your team did really well or an individual player, but also what can you work on for next time. Again, in solo queue, simply come in with unlucky, nice try, I like that play you made there. Next time we can do this strategy, it should work a little better to counter this. The next good habit you need to be using is trying to time yourself in the prep phase. You need to be extremely efficient in that prep phase. Every second quite literally will count because it's going to allow you to get set up quicker, have a better setup, and overall it's going to push you for the win in the end. Time yourself. See how quick you can get everything done that you need to. If you are going to be playing Smoke, for example, he does have a lot to do in that prep phase. Time yourself, see how quick you can get the rotations done, then see how quick you can get the deployable shield down, and move on and work on it every single time. The third habit is to have a routine or schedule for practicing. If you are already using T-Hunt, you need to have a routine and a schedule for it. What time of the day will you be warming up? What time of the day will you be getting practicing for your games? If you can have a consistent schedule with it, plan around what you have in your day, it's going to help you out a lot. And also, it's going to build a lot of consistency, which will make it more effective when you are going to be practicing, because at different times of the day, if you have a random schedule, you might hop into T-Hunt at this time, you might not do it one day, the other day you hop in at a different time. It's going to affect your mood, energy, and sleep levels. Build up the habit gradually. This will make your practicing sessions 10 times more effective, and as well when you are actually going to be practicing your games, because you know what you've got to do the next day, or you know what you've got to be working on. The next amazing habit you need to be putting into your game is the habit of taking down notes. If you are going to be watching a Pro League match, if you are going to be watching a tips improvement video, even this one, take down notes of the key points. Take down notes of the key points that you think should be underlined in bold. Now, by all means, you can still chill out, do whatever you want and relax, but if you are watching it specifically to improve, your brain is not going to be able to hold all that information for long periods of time. Write it down, keep a little organization of all the tips you need to remember. I don't know many players at all who actually are using this, and it's because they can't be bothered to put in that work. Simply watching a video, not taking any notes, isn't always going to help you out. While it will allow you to gather some information, I'd always recommend taking down notes. And the fifth and final habit is setting goals. You need to build a habit of setting goals for Siege. Now, these goals don't always have to be number goals, such as reaching a certain amount of KD or reaching a certain rank. Don't get me wrong, setting a goal for your rank is perfectly okay and that will come into play, but also I want you to set goals such as warming up once every day, warming up for 15 minutes each day. Set goals like that. Ones as well such as being quicker in the prep phase, working on my mechanics a bit more, those type of goals. If you set these goals and tick them off one by one, whether you're doing it weekly or monthly, whichever one you do decide to do, setting goals here and there is going to help you a lot. It's going to target your practice towards hitting those goals. That right there were the 5 habits you need to be using in Rainbow Six Siege in order to improve your gameplay. I hope they all did help you out and I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more tips and tricks just like this one. Remember, you do not want to miss this alpha pack opening. 200 alpha packs will be opened live on stream on Twitch. Be sure to go down to the link in the description to get ready for when it does take place very, very soon. Have an incredible rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.